Welcome to Port Louis. It's a great day out.
It certainly is. So you can park at the Cordan, or you can park here at the granary, which is a little bit closer for walking.
Basically, you're going to start wherever you can find parking. Could be the Cordan, could be the granary, or even like we did in Chinatown.
This is Manga Street.
The art here is pretty cool. And it comes alive if you get the app. Oh, get your wings, Rick. Get your wings. Just wandering around Chinatown is actually pretty cool. You literally can't get lost. It is squares. And at the front and end of it, it has the pagodas.
You always know where you are.
You know where you are. But then right next door is the mosque.
Interesting ambience.
In this area, you're going to find really old buildings. César, which is César? Ghetto César. These are Ghetto César.
Okay, sesames. Wow, they look lovely. You want to try one?
Of course.
It's hard. He's just made them.
Just made it. They make it and then they deliver it to him. Yeah. But I've never seen tikwa out of a market.
Yeah, no, me neither.
And this, I've never seen this.
Awesome. Give it a go. It's like a bread type thing, like a big donut.
It's full of sesame flavor.
Oh wow, yummy.
Gâteau Zanzi, or what's it in French?
Sesame. Gâteau sesame.
César.
Or in English, sesame cake.
It's a sesame cake. And it's like cake on the inside.
Smiley cake.
Smiley cake. Nice.
There's Gâteau Zizar. I don't ever know how to say it. But anyway, these are actually quite nice. What I think they'll go really well is that proper Mauritian tea. What do you reckon? Some of that milky sweet tea? I don't know about dunking it in, but definitely eating it with the tea. And this is the mosque. A really old mosque in, near Chinatown. And it looks like you can go in. I'm just not sure how far you're allowed to go. Never been in here. Absolutely amazing. This place, 1859 for parts of it over there, other parts from 1877. This is the second oldest mosque in Mauritius. Yeah, don't be scared. If the door's open, there's a guy, friendly guy, he'll come in.
He welcomes you in, it's okay.
Oh, I suppose that's where you go and wash. There's a pond in the middle and they actually fish in it, quite big fish.
Mango season's coming. Oh, what a lovely place.
It actually feels peaceful, yeah?
It's very peaceful, and you wouldn't think you're in the middle of Port Louis.
No, you can hear Port Louis going by outside, but it just
It's not your problem.
This is the clock. It tells you when it's the call to prayers. So the next one's at 1 o'clock, or maybe that's in the morning.
You'd never believe that Brian was looking at the toilets rather than whatever this whole thing is.
Barometer, the temperature and the barometer. So change is coming.
Just exquisite detailing all around the mosque. And so old.
I just love how they have the washing stations everywhere. And trees growing out of it. And yes, they do have toilets. So if you need to come to the toilet, there's one here. This is the back of the mosque. The really old bit, somewhere here, with the great doors. The walls here are plain, apart from this bit, which is a beautifully painted fence, gate, door.
Wow.
Some really old buildings around here. And people still live in them.
Yeah. Wonderful if you want to come and look at architecture and take pictures. There are loads of great places to eat in Chinatown. This place just caught our eye. They've also got your fried things and sizzlings.
Sizzling.
Something you have to get if you're in Chinatown. Here is the restaurant and bar.
Check out this place. It looks way fancy.
What?
We've already ordered, unfortunately, and I'll show you us cooking it in a minute. But have a look here. That controls something, and I think it's under here.
What? No. Maybe they do it on a special day because we're like here on a Wednesday or something.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask them, we'll have to come back for
We'll have
that,
to
whatever
ask them
that
to
is.
come
It's like
back.
barbecue at your table thing.
I love this idea. It's got the controls right here.
All discovered, right?
That is so cool. I sort of want to touch it, but I better not. I love that.
We're here just before lunchtime, so it's not too busy, which is awesome. Thank you. This is a great restaurant if you're a TikToker or vlogger because
Check it out.
look at those ring lights.
That's a lot of ring lights. So they also do mean bui. I didn't choose it, although everyone knows I love my mean bui. Flame on. Is that chicken or turkey?
That's chicken.
Chicken, that's a big chicken. Oh, look at that! Oh wow, that is, oh man, that is so cool. Oh, getting some nice color on it. And just going to step back a bit so you can see the chef at work. Love his hat. Oh, and look, he's stuffing the mozzarella. Is that mozzarella?
Yeah.
And
pepperoni.
so here we go with the cheese and pepperoni being stuffed inside the chicken. It's just like such an awesome concept. A little bit of olive oil.
Some garlic.
Oh, the smell of garlic. Oh wow, and then the chicken goes back in. He's got to squish it down because it is too big to fit in the pan now. Oh man. And the extra gets put in the sauce. And with the cream, see it bubbling away. It's mozzarella, so it's oozy.
The smell on that is
It really isn't. You can't put the lid on. They look like butter. Oh,
so cool to be in the kitchen with a chef.
yeah. Real chef. He's not scared of fire.
No. Oh, it's like cream and garlic. Oh, my favorite things.
Homemade tagliatelle.
Oh, more cream. Yep.
Yeah.
That will be for your chicken.
Oh, lovely.
Oh yeah.
Wow. 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 Seriously, wow. Truffle oil.
Let's see. Here you are, sir.
Thank you, chef. That stuff
You're
looks
welcome, sir.
beautiful.
This is like creamy, garlicky, gorgeous chicken with tagliatelle and salad. It's like my favorite food. I could seriously live off of this.
Oh man, this was literally sizzling 27 minutes ago when we started filming this. No, I'm kidding. It's still steaming. And Ricky's taken 1 million photos. These are mifu noodles, so they're the small ones, but they soak up a lot of the juices, all those flavors. And the beef, when you watch him toss it in the fire, it actually catches fire and you can actually taste it on the meat. And then of course all these veggies just with that magic sauce on, they just liberally squirts all over. Absolutely brilliant. Hot.
I feel like I'm in Italy, not Chinatown, Mauritius. Homemade, tossed in that cream and butter and
Truffle oil.
sliced open and stuffed with mozzarella and pepperoni. Cut it. Oh, it feels lovely. Can you see in there?
Yeah.
Looks beautifully cooked. Some pepperoni. Drip on some. Amazing. Garlicky, full flavored. Yum.
Chef asked me if I'd like to try something a little bit spicy. So he's got this special sauce for me.
Time to get hot. Ah, no, don't worry, thank you. Oh, you don't even know how hot that is.
You're right, actually. What was I thinking?
What does Sunny say? I'm looking forward to regretting this.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh, and you.
Oh, wow.
Chili.
That
Nice.
was such a good... Ooh.
Punch again, not too hot.
Oh, no, it's really too hot. People shouldn't eat that hot. But the flavor.
What was I thinking?
Ricky forgot she was a blogger and just went and tasted it straight up. A little bit on her finger.
Eat pasta. And there's a pretty amazing bathroom, which is like gold in Port Louis. And check this.
Oh, that's a ring light. Oh, you turned it off. Oh. Oh, and you can change the color. Mood lighting. Oh yeah, Port Louis, tons of restaurants, amazing lunch. That one in particular was epic, absolutely epic. It was so good. We saw so much cooking and stuff that we actually made a separate video. So check that out. I'll leave a card for you guys here. And in this area, you've got all these old buildings. Really old, beautiful buildings. And a lot of them have balconies upstairs where people would have sat and enjoyed the afternoon air.
So here they're selling like noodle ingredients, jackfruit, vegetables, and small shrimp. So down this whole street, all the shops are like these small shops selling a mixture of things. Have a look at this. Wow, and big sacks.
Popcorn. It's like a whole bag of popcorn.
You can bring your own containers and pick up all your seed products. That's brilliant.
What a fantastic find.
Even rice.
All different types of rice.
They're like the big rice bags, but you can spice up a little bit. I didn't know that existed. So couscous, icing sugar, coconut milk. So many interesting things to discover in Port Louis. You just got to open your eyes and look.
Around and look. Thousands of bubbles. Yeah, we're coming down this street, and it is right near the market. But it's almost like a market unto itself on the street. It's got everything along the edges.
Let's go join the chaos.
I know it seems like chaos wherever you look, but don't forget to look up. There's some beautiful old buildings up there. And well, beautiful sky. And of course, Signal Hill. I don't think we've ever done this part of Port Louis.
No.
Pretty cool piece of street art. I thought there was noni for a head, but apparently it's a prickly pear. Oh, and if you weren't already full from your lunch, they've got these like chicken and chip rolls. Proper like quarter things.
Market. Fancy goods stores now operating on the mezzanine floor. So you can even get your fancy goods. Port Louis has closed, a lot of great bargains. You get the smell of like baked goods and five spice and a whole mixture of different cultures and foods in the air. Really is a remarkable place to come and visit. Must do.
Oh yeah, it gets hot in Mauritius. Ice cream. Look at that black Hawaii. Baby, all the flavors are going to be good.
And this shop is classic because the sign says music center.
It's a music center with ice cream and sunglasses.
Huh? Brilliant.
One day soon, there's going to be a metro there, and you'll be able to get on and go all the way to Kyopi. and that's going to be epic. Because right now you have to walk all the way over there to get to the metro to Kirpi. What you got there, Rick? I just love the mannequins here.
Okay, today is a day of discovery.
Look at this stone next to you, Rick.
But down a random alley, right on the main street of Port Louis. Look at this. Epalam.
Oh man, it's like a fancy restaurant. I think they have one at Le Morne. Oh wow, what an awesome place. Huh? Yeah, you wouldn't know this was here in the heart of Port Louis. Oh wait, I see something awesome. Okay, that is pretty awesome. But that's not the awesome thing I saw. It's all this wooden stuff. Oh man, they've really fixed up whatever this place is.
It's like between the buildings,
Really?
but you can actually seem to get to it from a few alleyways.
Are there more than one alley? It's just so interesting back here. I suppose they're going to expand a bit. That's a proper wood lintel. Wow.
But yeah, this is like an oasis of an oasis of calm. Wait until we come out. An oasis of calm though, utilizing all the historic, absolutely ticks all boxes. And look where we are.
Proper shutters, the old steel ones.
Amazing.
Oh wait, can you see where we are? More stonework and palace d'armes. Full of chaos-ish. It was chaotic earlier, I promise. Well, we went in a different way, but this is the place, the urban cocoon, and it feels like it's a cocoon in there.
And we discovered it first.
Wait, us, we discovered. You did park at the Cordan, which is down there. You would come through here first, and done it in sort of the reverse order we did. But coming through here and going there to the market.
The place storms. You can read all about it.
Yeah, loads of people run across this traffic light.
Oh, that is just such a brilliant view. Might actually have to redo a thumbnail. Anyway, this is Port Louis. This is like the historical center. Loads of historical buildings and everything here. And in conjunction with that, your big modern buildings. Check out Port Louis, it's amazing.
Cool. I'm taking video.
Port Louis, okay, it's not about beaches, but you can take the most amazing
Epic
photos
picture.
around Port Louis.
There's the Prime Minister's house up there, and of course, the Houses of Parliament, the House of Parliament, something like that. Oh, the Queen Government House, that's how we did a video. But it's all around here that there is the old Port Louis, and then as soon as you get to the other side, it's all modern. Good, thank you. It's just old and new together. I love that about Port Louis. Don't you love that about Port Louis?
I do. Yeah. Gorgeous. I just made it. The stone was laid by Lady Blanche, November 29th, 1915.
It could be Mondrian, or it could be a piece of street art, or maybe just architectural. Yeah, awesome. The market is best categorized as 3 bits. You got the fruit and veg, which is over there. You got the clothing and trinkets, which is over there. And you got the meat, which is over there. And it is in an ancient building, I think. They might have rebuilt it. For some reason that looks fake. But then there's that old bit that's next to it. It's left there. I wonder if you can get up there. Well, they did say there was a mezzanine. This doesn't work so well.
On the mezzanine, you can get a great view of the whole market.
Aha! because I just have to. I don't know. I think this takes you out to the outside bit. It does. It's closed at the moment. But if you have a look, this is the bit we saw from down there. It's the building. Oh wow. So that's the roof down there. And this is the balcony. I suppose you can come on it sometimes. Come up here sometimes. The market is all down there. But when are they going to open up this part again? Follow me. Come on.
These are actually really, really beautiful. So many gorgeous patterns. And the flowers, I love the flowers. Oh wow! Look at that!
They look totally fake.
I did not know coloured tetra were a thing. Look at them!
I always thought Port Louis market, the food was out there on the street, but apparently there is some food here at the actual market as well. Oh, there's a whole food section in here. Tons of food. And the famous Port Louis eluder. A little sample of the famous Port Louis eluder.
Yeah, that's how they get you to buy some. Because it's so good.
Oh man, it is so good. It's like they put ice cream in or something.
Ah.
Yeah, it is so creamy. You can never open it. The lids are impossible to open. There we are. Oh, look.
It's thick and creamy and yum.
He has to top up, that's how much he's doing. That's thirsty work here. Bring it out ice cold and straight in. He's already got the basil seeds in. There we are. You can get it with the ice cream as well.
So you can get your dogberries and rotis and things and a lot of juices and
There's
everything.
a lot of juice because it's hot here.
Yeah. Oh, and all your fillings.
I've only been to the market about 100 times and I had no idea there was food here. So there's food, it's at the back corner. Easy to find, tons of food. Awesome, who knew? Not me apparently. Oh, and if you go upstairs, there's some seating and a place where you can wash your hands. We're in the meat section, of course. Ooh,
Okay,
fried
so our
noodles.
pork expert tells us at where?
Shanghai.
Cafe Shanghai.
Cafe Shanghai. You can get these on boiled noodles.
YouTube audio library. If you go to the YouTube audio library, they have loads of songs, different genres, whatever you like.
So yeah, it is quite amazing to come to Port Louis. I mean, we've been here so many times. I'm sure you've seen all the cards and links we've put up. And yet today we still discovered like 3 completely new things that we didn't know about. So by the close, you've got a paid toilet, 10 rupees, which is awesome. It probably means it'll be clean.
Oh, this is so cool. Old school. They used to have controlled prices on certain things. I had no idea this was a thing. This is the one shop, right? Then there's another one. You can obviously get your chilies and things. Loads and loads of things that you just bring your own container for. And then more and more. And it just like almost every single shop has bring your own container. Look at the shop. I can't say the name. Li Win Po Libra Service. That means self-service. But look at the building it's in. Oh man. How awesome is this building? Awesome building. It's like a shop, but it's awesome.
There was fancy things in it. He's actually been chatting on for about 5 minutes on how well they've done this building. And it's true, and it's wonderful how they're doing this in Port Louis. They're fixing,
They're saving the history.
but keeping the style. So the elements are still there while being useful again. Awesome worn cobbled streets. Yeah.
There's just history here everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Sure, they have to have a modern lock, but they left the old one as well.
Because they probably don't have the key anymore.
You quite often see these stones that have been worn with centuries of wear. But you hardly ever see steel that's had the same thing happen. Man, polished.
Exactly, Bri. Man polished. Polished by man. And check these ones.
Colored by man as well.
And yeah, Port Louis has a lot of street art. And this is one of the coolest streets in Chinatown. Not only because you can get your roast pork on it, but because they've got loads of street art.
There's a whole bunch of new stuff as well.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Wow, this is completely new street art. It's beautiful.
It really is. And there's a panda one on this side.
Wow.
Oh wow, a day out in Port Louis is so much more than just the market. Well anyway everyone, thanks for watching. See you again next time.